We still have new kits to show you. I tell you, it has been so jam-packed. I was so excited talking to Anna earlier. We're gonna feature this first kit, which is called the Slimline Compendium Dies. Okay, so the Slimline's here. Just so you'll know, because I think you're gonna love this so much, we also have what's called the Square available as well. So we're talking Slimline first, but note that we're gonna put an item number up that gives you all you see, or it's a square with a circle. That's available tonight. Because a lot of you wait for this, because we want that layered look, and you're like, how can I get it really easy? She's done it for you with these unique designs. So Anna, these of course turned out amazing. I love all the scalloping on these.
Well, what's so beautiful that what you're reacting to, Suzanne, is the 3D die technology. Now, this is our very first 3D compendium set. We called it Cardcentric because it's going to cut, you're getting a die that's going to cut the perfect slimline card. Then you're going to get 2 sets of completely beautiful layers. Now, this is not how you would layer them, but this is showing you all of them in one place. And what's so beautiful about this is that it's engraved, it's embossed, and it's die cut, and it's just giving you incredible detail. Now, we're also giving you our instruction sheet or an idea. It's an idea sheet for creating cards that are pretty darn extravagant, but there's really no measuring once you start this. So you take the card die, cut your favorite paper, then cut your matte foils out of the concentric dies. We've even given you small little dies that not one piece of the metal has been wasted in the die production, so that you can create that oval, the rectangle, all the things. So just look, it's going to create a slimline card really quickly. And you're right, Suzanne, I do want to show you up close and personal that square set, because it works the same way, where we have that card that's going to cut a 5x5 card, and then look at that, they're the concentric layers for the circle and the concentric layers in 3D for the square. So both are available, both were made just for today. And what's so neat about having these, this is that little black dress kind of die set that I like to talk about. It's gonna go with everything. If you're making Christmas cards already this year, this is gonna work for Christmas. It's going to work for all the card sending occasions, because it's that backup singer. It's the one that's in the background. It's working to support whatever your message is, and each one of these is going to create the most beautiful layers. And just like we do with all of our products, Suzanne, we're going to I'm using my Empress Mini XL plates to show you what it's going to look like on that matte foil, and it's going to work so perfectly. So I've already cut my card with the die that comes with this. And then we're going to, let me just show you how easy that was. All right, so we got this perfect. Look at all those details. Look at every last bit of that edge.
Gorgeous.
It's a fancy frame if I've ever seen one. All you're doing is taking them and layering them to the center, right? So you could create a little collage with this, add a little flower or two, just let all that fancy die cutting show in what you're creating. I love this. This is our first 3D slimline concentric set. And it's gorgeous.
Yeah, and again, you've got to remember, it just gives you incredible details, and it's one pass. It's not like you have to go, oh my goodness, it's gonna take forever, or fussy cut it would drive you crazy. Here's what we're talking about this one. This is gonna be your slimline creation. And see in the background that she was talking about, it's automatically gonna cut your slimline card out for you. See this one in the back? I'm gonna grab this one, guys, so you can see it. This is what you see, I'm pulling it out. This automatically, with one pass, is cutting your slimline shape for you. You don't have to figure that out. And you know what's really funny, Anna? Even when you had the largest rectangle on that card, you honestly could have stopped there. I mean, it looks that good.
That I agree. And, you know, think about, we were just working on a slimline class today and for our finishing school curriculum. And one of the things we did with these large dies was we made ourselves note cards to include in the cards. And so doing these layers is so simple. So it makes it'll make yourself some fancy stationery. I love these little tiny dies where they don't have to go in the center. They can accent just about anything. There's an oval, and then there's this little size, and then we're getting the 3 concentric ovals, and then the 3 concentric squares. We did add an extra oval in that set for you. So if you're using, say you're using your favorite solid paper, the shadow layers are included in the die set so that you can make them into frames. You can cut them, nest them, cut those frames, and then really everything is included. So even the card die that's going to create the perfect slimline.
How fabulous is that? All right, we are not done yet. We got one more thing to show you. Also, please don't forget about the circle and square. We're calling it the square concentric, okay? So we've got that available. I do want to mention, and I think it's kind of the perfect time to do it, because if you're like me, I use my printer a lot for a lot of things I do when it comes to crafting. We're celebrating HP month, and we have some amazing printers that are available if you need one that give you instant ink. Instant ink is one of my favorite things in the whole wide world because it comes to my door right when I need it, and I can do full on, let's say you love scrapbooking, I can do full color pictures and not have to worry about, oh my gosh, cartridge buying shock. So if you want to, please check it out. We're celebrating all month long with HP, and you can see a lot of printer